All right, everyone, it's time to talk about shoes. A number of years ago, Nike asked us a question. Is it the shoes? And to be honest with you, I really think that it is. The shoes that have been developed over the years are amazing. And so I'm going to give you a quick introduction to them and talk about wearing them and how to use them. Hi, I'm Peter with smartrockclimbing.com, training you to climb from the ground up. So to give you a little appreciation for rock climbing shoes, the first shoes were literally metal cleats that people would take up on long climbs. These are definitely not the shoes that you want to take up anymore. We've come a long way since then. And so now most rock climbing shoes have a type of rubber that's super sticky and is able to stick to the rock amazingly well. To be honest with you, I am consistently impressed with how well rock climbing shoes perform on the rock. If you're not convinced, I encourage you to start climbing with some rock climbing shoes and then try climbing with, your sneakers, your tennis shoes, some other form of shoe. In that moment, you'll gain such an appreciation for the gear that's been created for rock climbing. Most rock climbing shoes are created in Italy or other parts of Europe. And so because of that, they just use the European sizing. So to help you with figuring out what size shoe you should wear, here's a little universal size chart. So depending upon the shoemaker, some shoe sizes will be a little bit smaller, maybe some will be bigger. From the different reviews that you can find on different rock climbing retailer sites, you will be able to find helpful information to find the perfect size for you. One thing to let you know is that a lot of rock climbing retailers are amazing when it comes to a return policy. So if you think, oh, this might be the right size for me, and then you find out, oh man, this was just a size too big, just let the retailer know and you can usually just send the shoes right back. So whether the shoes that you get has like Velcro or maybe laces, the goal is to have the shoes feel secure. A lot of people will think that rock climbing shoes feel super tight when they're climbing. And to tell you the truth, getting that secure feeling can feel a little bit tight. But I'm telling you, you want them nice and snug when you're up on the wall because that'll make a big difference in your climbing skill. One thing to take into consideration when you're trying to get a pair of shoes is what your goal is. To tell you the truth, most climbers are just out there to have a good time and maybe not do the most aggressive climbs. And for that, I really suggest using just kind of a flat pair of shoes. But if you're interested in doing some aggressive bouldering or some unique techniques, there are shoes with a more aggressive downturn that are able to help you for those particular problems. Now, to be honest, rock climbing shoes do not last forever. But one thing that you can do to really help you in a situation, if you're looking at your shoes and you're like, I don't know if I should use this, is you can get your shoes resoled. Now, there's a variety of sites that you can go to resole your shoes. In the description below, you can find a couple links that'll help you find a place to resole your shoes. A typical resole costs somewhere about 45 bucks. Though that might sound a little expensive, it's definitely cheaper than getting, an $80, $90, $150 pair of rock climbing shoes. Now for the debate, should I wear socks or should I go sockless when I'm rock climbing? To tell you the truth, it's really up to you. For some shoes, they might feel a little bit more snug, so it's nice to wear some socks. For other people, they just like going sockless because they feel like they can get a little bit more control on their footwork when they're rock climbing. For me, I personally like to go sockless. I like having a little bit more extra control when I'm climbing, and it doesn't really bother me climbing without socks. Now, the one thing I gotta let you know is that sometimes when you start climbing without socks, your shoes will start to smell a little bit quicker. There's a variety of different methods for helping you to clean your shoes, from Febreze to dryer sheets to hand washing them. In the future, I'm going to be creating additional videos to talk more about shoe maintenance. But if you're not really interested in repairing shoes or dealing with smelly shoes, you could always go Gollum style and climb without them. Thanks for joining me for this video on the Intro to Climbing series. If you're new to rock climbing, I really encourage you to check out the whole series. Again, this series is geared up to get you started and get going in your rock climbing experience. Each week I'm going to be coming out with new videos, so I just really encourage you to subscribe so that you can stay in touch. And if you want to say hello personally to me, I encourage you to swing by smartrockclimbing.com, say hello, leave a comment, leave a smiley face, whatever you want. Thanks. I really appreciate that you've come by and taken the time to watch this video, and I hope that you get equipped so that you can go on your next journey.